Okay, the temperature is nothing happening. I just plugged the power charging, and the Raspberry Pi is running overnight by itself, and it's already hitting 84. So I got it set to kicking. See the thermal is blinking real hard. It's showing that the system is getting very hot. See that? See, so this thing is nice put together, but they didn't really test the logic of the temperature, because it is plugged in, it's not playing, it's running 84, and which is that is way too high, and it's so hot that the glue from the heatsink already came off. See that? And part of the reason is, see the vent that is coming through here is covered by this, by the SD card. So if you close it, see that, you're not gonna feel no air coming out. And the way it is set up is tilted 45 degrees, so the heat is trapped in there, it can't come out. And so therefore you get overheated, even though I put a pretty awesome heat sink in here, but it's not doing the trick because it's too crowded and there's no air coming out, and you have this blocking the fan and all the wire, so there's no, even though there's hole, it's not coming out. And then this is meant to be a speaker, which probably should be all the way through, because the vent is actually coming out 45 degrees, so it should be coming out through this hole instead of that. So as much I love Glenn's retro shows and his product, this one will not work the way it's set up. Maybe if the SD card was moved to another location or what, but I need to figure out a way to cool this thing by able to cool itself without, I mean, even I'm not playing the game, just running overnight charging it. It overheat, the thermostat, the temperature thermostat is blinking red, and it went up to 84, and I'm not even playing game. I have not even transferred any file in here, just one game in there. This is everything original, and it's overheated. So you guys need to know before jump into watching my video, jump into it. Hey, Johnny did this, let's go buy one. Just a warning. Nothing against Glenn's and his stuff, but this one does overheat it. And by putting a regular fan, it didn't do any trick. By putting the Greek brand, the ice tower, both of them, one of them will not fit because too big, and this one without the correct material, I need to somehow figure it out. I just need to buy another one. I think I need to buy the older model that is made for Raspberry Pi 3. We're gonna try that one, and then I'm gonna buy a double fan one and test both of those and see if this will able to cool down based on the way this is set up. Because the way I look at it is, when you close this wire and this wire are blocking the fan from coming out this vent hole. So how does the heat come out? Because the fan is supposed to suck out the heat and keep the heat sink cool. But the heat sink is getting hot, the fan's blowing air out, but it's trapped in there, which created the heat so hot that the hot glue is all coming out. It's all melted, and see this thing is already, it fell. Okay, the hot glue, normally the reason the hot glue melt is when something is too hot, and apparently inside here is too hot and the fan just fell off. So my heatsink and fan, this one do not work with this. And we're gonna try a different one before we jump into conclusion saying that that this product is good to look at, maybe 1 hour or 30-minute playtime, but anything longer than that is gonna kill the system because it's too hot. So before we jump into making that conclusion, I'm gonna buy 2 more fans. We already tested 2 fans already. This time we're gonna buy nothing but Raspberry Pi 3 fan and test it again and see if we could cool this system down before we make that last conclusion. So stay tuned for continuation of fan testing for Build-A-Cade or Build-A-Cade. Thank you for watching. Later.